All right, today we're going to take a look at there, and there. What's the difference between these words? Well, smash that like button right down there. Down there. Which one is it? Down there, or down there? Well, in this lesson I'm going to teach you. Okay, but first I just want to mention that these words have the same pronunciation. Okay, there, and there. There's no difference. Okay, so the pronunciation is exactly the same, but they have a very different meaning, which is good. That means it's, we're not going to confuse them because the meanings are so different. Sometimes in English grammar, we have things like this, affect and effect, right? The confusing thing about these words is that they sort of have a similar meaning, and it can be really confusing to know, when to use this word and when to use this word. So the nice thing about this is that they're very different. Okay, so there's never going to be a situation where you should mix it up. Okay, because the situations are so different. Okay, so let's just take a look at the differences. Okay, there, There, is a place. Okay, we're talking about a place. There. Okay, Their means belongs to them. Their house. Okay? And They apostrophe re, they are. Okay? They are nice people. They're nice, right? Okay, so let's take a look at each one a little bit more closely. Okay, so when we talk about there, we're talking about a place. Okay, for example, how's the weather over there? How's the weather over there? I hope the weather is nice where you are. Here in Calgary, we had nice weather today, but it was a bit windy. Okay, so how's the weather there? I'm talking about a place, right? Where did I put my keys? Where did I put my keys? Oh, right there. Right there on the counter. I left my keys. Do you ever lose your keys? Sometimes I lose my keys and I don't know where I put them. So if you live with other people, you can say, hey mom, where did I put my keys? Or hey brother, hey sister, where did I put my keys? Oh, they're right there. They're right there, that place, right? Okay, or a parent might tell their kids, hey, don't go near there. Don't go near there. Right? There might be something dangerous here, maybe some water or something, and they don't want the kid to go near there. Hey, don't go near there. Don't go near that place. Okay? You have some ketchup on your face. You have some ketchup on your face. You could say, where? And I could say, right there. Right there. You have some ketchup right there. Okay? So don't think about it. It's not just a place that's like over there. Right? It could be somewhere close to you too. Right there. Right? So we can also use the word there to mean something close. Okay, or take a look at this. Okay, where is the pain? Your doctor might ask you, where is the pain? And you could say, it's right there. Right here. Right there. It really hurts. I have pain right there. Okay, now you can say here or there. Okay, what's the difference between here or there? Well, usually we say like there and here. But these words are a little bit relative. Okay, relative means it's sort of, it depends on you. It depends on the what you're comparing it to. Okay, so it's your choice. You can decide if you want to use here or there. For example, where do you want the tattoo? Okay, let's say you're going to get a tattoo on your arm or head, or some people have tattoos like those teardrop tattoos. Those are so weird. Any kind of tattoos on the face are just weird. In my opinion, they're just a little bit strange. But anyway, so you could ask the tattoo artist might ask you, where do you want the tattoo? And you could say right here, or right there. Okay, so it's sort of relative, right? It's up to you. You can say right here or right there. I think both of them are pretty natural. So it's, yeah, I mean, I don't know. English is weird. English is a bit strange. For example, I live in Calgary here. If I'm talking about Vancouver, right, I would say over there, because Vancouver is really far away. But if you're coming to visit Canada from Australia, for example, then I might ask you, hey, when are you going to get here? Like, even if you're going to Vancouver, if you're not coming to Calgary here, but still, I would say, when are you going to come here to Canada? Because it's sort of, Vancouver is closer to me than to you, right? So it all depends on what we're comparing it to, right? That's what relative means. Okay, so you can choose whichever word you like better, whichever word sounds more natural to you, here or there. Okay, so we can also use the word there in a more abstract way. Abstract. Abstract means sort of not concrete. Okay, like if we talk about a place, right? My keys are over there. My keys are there. That's concrete, right? It's a real place. But we can also use the word there to talk about a place in a more abstract sense. It still means a place, but it's just sort of a more of like an idea. For example, she's always there for me. She's always there for me. Do you know what that means? That means she's always available for you. She's always supporting you. Maybe you're going through a hard time in your life and you have a friend who is always supporting you, always available. If you need to talk to someone, they're just giving you encouragement and support. Okay, then you could say, my friend is always there for me. She's always there for me, right? Here we're not talking about a concrete place, right? We're just sort of more talking about like an idea. She's always there for me. Okay, or take a look at this. The guy says, "Could I have some water?" And she says, "There you go. There you go." I don't know why in English we do this. Very often when we give something to someone, we say, "There you go. There you go." So again, it's not a real place. We're not really saying a place. We're just saying, "There you go." So it's sort of an abstract concept, right? Okay, or take a look at this example. The guy says, "I don't like cleaning my house. I don't like cleaning my house." And she says, "There is the problem. That's why girls don't like you. There is the problem. That's why girls don't like you." Right? So he doesn't like cleaning his house, and now she's identified the problem. Right? She says, "There is the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. You don't like cleaning your house. Your house is always messy. That's why girls don't like you." Okay? So that's, sometimes we start sentences with "there is." There is. I don't know. It's confusing for people in other languages. So for example, look at this. Okay, he says, "Are you okay?" And she says, "There's something wrong with my stomach. There's something wrong with my stomach." Okay, here we're not talking about a place, right? She's not talking about there. There is something wrong with my stomach. It's just sort of like an abstract thing. I don't know. Sometimes we start sentences with "there is" when we're talking about something. For example, I could say "There is a TV on my desk." There is a TV on my desk. In other languages, they would say "a TV is on my desk." A TV is on my desk, which actually makes more sense than English. Why do we need to say "there is"? Why can't we just say "a TV is on my desk"? But in English, we don't say that. We say "there is a TV on my desk." There's a plant in the corner of my room. There's a light on my ceiling. Actually, I have lights all over here in my studio. Okay, so I don't know why, but in English we use the word "there" very often when we're starting a sentence. There is. Okay, so that's about there. Now let's take a look at this one. Their. Okay, now this one is easy because it always comes before a noun and it shows ownership, possession. Okay, for example, their car, their house, right? Whose car? Whose house? Their. Okay, these people, they. But we can't use the word "they" here. We have to say their car, their house. Now, there could be some other words in between, these words. Okay, for example, you could say, their fast car is nice, right? Then the noun is here, and we have an adjective before the noun, right? Fast is an adjective, okay? Or like this, their really fast car is nice, right? So here we have an adverb and an adjective and the noun, right? But there's always going to be a noun, right? So it doesn't matter about these words here if these words aren't there, right? Their car, you know, there's going to be something, because the car belongs to someone, right? Every car in the world belongs to someone. Every house belongs to someone. So, you know, that's why someone needs to own it. His, her, its, their, right? So if we're talking about more than one person, then we use the word their. But we also very often in English use the word their to talk about one person, if we don't know the person's gender. Okay, so for example, if we know it's a man, then we would say his car. But if it's a woman, we would say her car. Now, if we don't know, maybe you didn't see the person. Maybe you saw a person in the car, but you didn't see if they were a man or a woman. Then you could just say their car, their car. Okay, so very often in English, when we're not sure, you know, maybe you're not sure about which gender they are, or maybe you're not sure if there's more than one person in the car. You know, maybe you think there's one person, but there could be more people. You're not sure. You can just use the word there. Okay, so the word there is just sort of a very general way to talk when you're not sure about the specifics. Okay, but if you know it's a man, then you should say his car. Or if a dog is driving the car, then you could say its car. Very often we use the word its for animals, because, you know, most of the time it's hard to tell if an animal is a male or a female, right? If you see a dog running around, we wouldn't say his. The dog is, you know, eating his food or her food. We don't really notice those kinds of things, so we just say its. The dog is eating its food. And sometimes we use the word its for babies too, right? You know, sometimes you don't know if a baby is a boy or a girl. And in those situations, sometimes we just say its, right? It, even though that's probably not a good thing to say to the baby's parents. If you are going to be around a baby, you should try to find out if the baby's a boy or a girl, so you can say he or she. You know, you might be disrespectful to the parents if you call their baby an it. It wants some food. The parents might think, what? My baby's not an animal. My baby's a human being. Call it him or her, right? So here's another example that's maybe a little bit more confusing to spot, right? I don't like their constant begging for candy. Okay, I don't like their constant begging for candy. You know, one mother might ask another mother, hey, what's it like, you know, with your kids? Do you like your kids? And she might say, yeah, I love my kids, but I don't like their constant begging for candy. I don't like their constant begging for candy. That means the kids are always begging their mom for candy. Mom, give us candy. Give me candy. Okay, so she doesn't like that. Okay, so these words don't really look like nouns. Which one is the noun? Well, we know it's there, so there's got to be a noun somewhere. Well, the noun is this, begging. Okay, I don't like their begging, right? That's what it means to beg. Please, and constant means all the time. They never stop. They never give their mom a rest. They're always saying, Mom, please give us candy. Okay, so she says, I don't like their constant begging for candy. Okay, so this might be a little bit confusing with this sentence. It's not as easy as like, their candy, right? That would be easy. Then you know, okay, there's a normal noun. You know, sometimes these ing words can be a little bit confusing for people. Okay, so let's take a look at this word. They, apostrophe re. Okay, and that just means they are. They are. So it's very simple. Every time you use this word, it has to be equal to they are, right? So you can make it really easy, right? You can say, if you can say they're nice, then can you say they are nice? They are nice. If you can say they are nice, then it has to be this word. It can't be a place. We're not talking about we're not talking about a place. We're not talking about any ownership. We're saying those people, they are nice. They're nice, right? They're coming over for dinner. They're coming over for dinner. That means they're coming over to our house for dinner. That's great. Okay, so they are coming. So it's very easy, right? You don't need to confuse it with any other situation. All of these are very different. Okay, now take a look at these. All of these are in the same sentence. Okay, all three theirs. They're going there to get their car. They're going there to get their car. Okay, your friends, they are going there to get their car, right? So if you don't really understand this, if you struggle with these three words, then maybe you should just memorize this sentence. And this sentence will be a good template for you to use for other situations, right? I think this will help you in any situation, right? They're going there to the place to get their car, right? You can see how different these are, right? You don't need to get them confused. They're just very different words, but they're all pronounced the same, right? They're going there to get their car. Three theirs in one sentence. It can be a bit confusing. But let's do a little quiz, okay? So take a look at this sentence. I'm not sure when they're leaving. I'm not sure when they're leaving. Which one is it? What do you think? Well, can you say they are? Does that make sense? Let's put they are in there. I'm not sure when they are leaving. I'm not sure when they are leaving. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So it has to be there. It can't be the other ones then. So if you know it has to be one, then you can just forget about the other possibilities. Just save your brain power. We already found the answer. Okay, so I'm not sure when they're leaving. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Their application was approved. Their application was approved. Which one do you think it is? Well, whose application? Right, there's a noun here. Whose? Their application was approved, right? So it's Their, their application. Okay, let's take a look at another one. There's a spider on your head. Hey, there's a spider on your head. Okay, which one is it? Can we say they are? They are is a spider on your... No, we can't say that. Is it showing any ownership? There is a snow. If we were talking about their spider, like his spider, her spider, your spider, their spider, no, but we're not talking about nobody owns the spider, right? Just there's a spider on your head. Okay, so we know it has to be there. There. There's a spider on your head. Okay, I don't want to go there. Which one? Well, are we talking about a place? Yeah, we're talking about a place. I don't want to go there. So we know it has to be There. Okay, like I said, these three words are very different. And if you just know these simple rules, it's always the same. There will never be a chance that another one might be right. No, no other one will ever be right. It has to be one, or you'll know which one it is. If it's a place, it has to be There. Okay, so let's do some homework. I want you to leave a comment right down there. Right down there. Which one is it? Which there is it? I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to leave that up to your homework, okay? So leave your comment right down there, and I'll see you guys over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.